Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. What we're going to do today is we're going to be looking at my 3 favorite best bets we have coming up today, Sunday, July 20th. Out of all 15 of our Major League Baseball games, we're going to be looking at the 3 best bets. My favorite money line, my favorite spread, as well as my favorite over-under. If you want a more in-depth breakdown on all 15 of our games, make sure to check out my in-depth analysis video that just came out this morning. That's where we go over all of our games today. We do predictions, we do best bets for every single matchup. But like I said, this video is just my 3 favorite best bets today, and we got some good ones coming up. First things first, though, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, do you agree with me, disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these games? Let me know what your favorite best bets are. Drop it below, and I will make sure that I respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, look down at the pinned comment below. Click on that link. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate it. We go over every single game every day this entire baseball season. So if you're a baseball fan, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, in a couple of weeks, we're going to have football season coming back. We have college football. We have NFL. We do the same thing every week for those sports as well. We do predictions. We do best bets on all of our football matchups. So if you're a sports fan, a baseball fan, a football fan, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. But let's not waste any more time. Let's start looking at these best bets. The very first game we have is going to be our Moneyline pick, and we're going to be looking at 2:20 p.m. We have the 53-47 Boston Red Sox, third place in the AL East. There's no doubt that the Red Sox have one of the hottest offenses in baseball, probably the last 3 or 4 weeks, and pitching's also been looking a lot better the last 3 or 4 weeks. They're going to be on the road here versus the 59-39 Chicago Cubs. One of the best teams in baseball, one of the most rounded teams in baseball. They can hit for average. They get guys on base. They can hit home runs. They have speed. They have great pitching. They're first place in the NL Central. Right now, the Cubs, a 48.4% chance to win this game. The Boston, third place in the AL Central, and they have a 51.6. So with the fan vote, this game is practically almost a 50-50 split right down the middle. Right now, the Red Sox, 1.5 run favorites. The over in here is 6.5. Boston's minus 136. Chicago right now plus 115. But you know this game's going to be a really close one. Both these teams having a great year so far. This Boston offense, it is hot. 5.0 runs per game. 256 average. 122 home runs. Solid power. 85 steals. Solid speed. And they're giving up 3.79 runs a game. Looking much better the last couple weeks from their starting rotation. The Cubs right now. The Cubs top to bottom. This is a complete lineup. 5.3 runs a game. That's a top 6 offense in baseball. 256 average, 142 home runs. That is top 4 in the majors right now. A lot of power. 108 stolen bases. That is number 3 in the majors, behind the Brewers, behind the Rays, and they're only giving up 3.84 runs a game. Looking at our pitching for today, you have Cade Horton on the mound for the Cubs. 3-3 record of 4.45 ERA. 56.2 innings, 43 strikeouts, 7 home runs in 56 innings. But the fans, they have a lot of faith in this guy. With a 4.45 ERA, they're still giving the Cubs a 48.4% chance to win. The Red Sox, they have their ace on the mound right now. Garrett Crochet probably putting together his best season of his career. 10-4 record, a 2.23 ERA. It might be time to start mentioning this guy in the American League Cy Young conversation. 129.1 innings. He's eating up innings this season, conserving the bullpen. 160 strikeouts. That's the type of numbers that I want to see, especially versus this hot Chicago offense. My moneyline pick, I'm going to go with the Red Sox outright winning this game. And now let's look at an American League versus American League matchup at 12:10 p.m. We're going to be looking at my favorite spread of the day, the 43-54 Baltimore Orioles. Younger team, a lot of hot bats right now, a lot of home run potential here. Still, though, the starting pitching has been the main thing holding this team back from just being a little better. They'll be on the road here if you want to call Steinbrenner Field home field. They'll be playing the 52-47 Tampa Bay Rays. They had a so-so April, hot May, hot June. Since the month of July has started, the team's kind of fallen off a little bit, but they got enough of a lead that they are still within striking distance in their division. 4th place in the AL East, and they're 5 games over 500. That's how deep this division is. Right now, the Rays, a 60.3% chance to win this game. The Orioles, a 39.7%. The Rays here, 1.5 run favorites. 8.5 over under. Baltimore plus 110. Tampa Bay minus 130. This Orioles offense, though, with the power they have, you always have to give them a slugger's chance. They're averaging 4.1 runs a game, hitting 239, 111 home runs, 67 steals, but they are giving up 4.92 runs a game. That is bottom 10 overall pitching in baseball. The Rays, a very well-rounded team. They can do a little bit of everything. 4.6 runs a game, 258 average. That's a top 5 batting average. 105 home runs, 123 stolen bases. They do lead the major leagues in steals, and they're only giving up 3.78 runs a game. Looking at the pitching today, you're going to have Trevor Rogers on the mound for the Orioles. The Orioles cannot pitch as a team. That is not Rogers' fault. He's having a great start to the season, but a very small sample size so far. 2-1 record, a 1.53 rate, 35.1 innings, 32 strikeouts. How about only one home run given up so far in 35 innings? That's really good control. For the Rays, Rampappo on the mound, 6-7 record, a 3.38 rate, 114.1 innings, 110 strikeouts. He's a little susceptible to the long ball, 18 home runs. That's a little worrying here. The Rays, they've been hot. They've been hot this series. Give me the Rays. They're going to be my spread pick. I'm going to take them with that -1.5. And at 4:10 p.m., we're going to be looking at my favorite over-under of the day. We're going to have our 58-40 Milwaukee Brewers versus our 58-41 Los Angeles Dodgers. How about the Brewers? One of the hottest teams in baseball. They can do everything. They get on base. They can hit for average. They have power. They have speed. They have starting rotation. They have a bullpen. Like I said, they check every single box. The Dodgers, on paper, the best roster in baseball when they're fully healthy. They have been completely decimated by injuries, especially to their starting rotation. They have 15 to 20 pitchers on the DL so far this season. Very hard to win with that amount of damage. You're really having to patch things together. They're still competitive, but the last, 7, 8 games, they've been playing awful. I did pick the Brewers to upset twice so far versus the Dodgers. Things are looking pretty good right now. Can they do it again? Can they pull it off again? Can they continue that momentum? Right now, LA, 60.9% chance to win this game. First place in the NL West. The Brewers, a 39.1. Second place in the NL Central. Milwaukee, 4.8 runs a game. 248 average, 93 home runs, 110 steals. That's number 2 in the majors. A 3.66 year rate, elite pitching so far. The Dodgers, really good offense. 5.3 runs a game, 256 average, 145 home runs. It's top 3 in the MLB. 56 steals, a 4.29 runs a game. That's a high number. But when you have that many pitchers on the DL, it is actually surprising that you're not giving up even more runs a game. Looking at the pitching, you have the veteran Clayton Kershaw. Seems like this guy's been pitching for 40 years now. He's been in the major leagues practically my whole life, but it is the beautiful thing to see. He is back to his old form, looking great so far. Props to him. 4-1 record at 3.38 rate, 50.2 innings, 35 strikeouts. He's going up against Jose Quintana right now on the mound, picking up basically right where he left off last season since he's coming back. 6-3 record of 3.28 ERA, 71.1 innings, 48 strikeouts. When I'm looking at this game at this 8.5, it's a pretty intriguing score there. But I'm going to ultimately go with the over in this game. The bats wake up for both teams. Guys, that's my 3 favorite best bets of the day. My favorite money line, my favorite spread, my favorite over-under out of all 15 of our games we have coming up for Sunday, July 20th. First things first, though, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, by all means, drop them below. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? What do you think about these bets? What are your favorite best bets today? Drop them down there, and I will make sure that I respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, look down at the pinned comment below. Click on that link. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate it. And, of course, as always, thank you for watching.